Hello everybody! I am super duper excited about this week's Teen Life theme because it is makeup week and my friend Daisy is having a fancy dress party on the weekend and I'm going as Holly Golightly, who is Audrey Hepburn from the film Breakfast at Tiffany's. This is her here. And I want to share with you the makeup look that I'm going to do. I already do have a little bit of foundation on and eyebrows, but it's all come off throughout the day, so I'm basically going to start again. But I'm not going to apply a layer of foundation because I feel like I'd be wasting it to just then take it straight off again. So imagine that I've got slightly paler foundation on and we'll work from there. So, the first thing I'm going to do is take my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the colour 004 and put this all over my face to really make me pale and matte. There, I'm quite happy with how that looks. I'm not sure how well it's going to be on the camera though. Got my smoothie recommended by Jamie Oliver and Alfie Days in here. It's actually really nice. If you haven't tried this, I'd recommend it. Okay, so the next step is concealer. I want a really pale concealer, so I'm using the Natural Collection in the colour Fair, which is the lightest that they do, under my eyes and anywhere I want to highlight. So... and I'm going to blend this in using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And then I'm going to go under the eyes with the pointed foundation brush, I think it's called, it's rubbed off. And then just finish it off with my fingers. So obviously the skin is not perfect, but I'm not going to go all out now because I'm not actually going anywhere. Then I'm going to reapply powder because I think it's such an important step. If you've seen a picture of Audrey Hepburn, and if you don't know who I mean, Google her because she's so pretty. Her skin is constantly flawless. It is just matte all the time. She just looks so pretty in all the pictures. Okay, so I think that does it a little bit. So she has a really defined jawline in a lot of the pictures, though not in all of them. So I'm just going to take a little bit of bronzer, and I don't want to go really over the top with the darkness because she has such a pale face, because this was the 1950s, so tanned wasn't a thing. It was like kind of still in the times of paler better, more so than tanned. But I'm going to take a little bit of the Collection Bronze Glow in the colour Sunkiss with the, not that, oh, it's still a bit damp, the buffing brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the corner of the, so like that, and just take this on my cheekbones. I want this to be really defined. You can see already what a difference it's made to my face. I think if you do this well, it's just so pretty. Now once you have a certain amount of bronzing, again, like I said, she wasn't tanned. I want to continue to make it defined, but not with a light bronzer. So this is very pale white powder under my cheekbones, so that I know that it's not supposed to be like that, but I'm going to mix it with the bronzer. So I've got this tiny amount of white powder on the brush. Looks like drugs. Alright, and I'm going to take this on my cheekbones as well. And obviously once that's blended with the bronzer, it just makes a really pale bronzer tone. Oh dear, not nice. So as you can see, especially on this cheek, it's worked quite well because I think that I do have the type of jawline that can be enunciated, if you like. Not that it's completely not a good thing all the time. It's good if you want to go for some makeup looks. Obviously, if you don't have cheeks like this, it works 1000% better with other types of makeup. So it all just depends, but I really quite like this coming down here. She did not wear blusher, but I don't think it looks right if you do all this contouring and then no blush, so I'm going to put the tiniest amount of this blusher on, and this is the Body Collection in the colour Pink. It's a huge blush, it's really pretty, and I'm going to take it on with this Primark brush because I just want the tiniest amount of colour, like. That's all I'm going to do, just something that tiny highlights here. Then has such a glowy look to her face, it's amazing. I'm going to take this cream highlighter by Tommy and Kate and just rub this on the tops of my cheekbones, so under my eyes kind of here. So it goes on like creamy, but it just catches the light. You can see it there, can't you? It's stunning. I love this. I'm not at all sure about the right order to do makeup, so next I'm going to go in with my eyebrows, because I think the thing that defines Audrey Hepburn's face is her eyebrows, and they're really dark, and that might look a bit stupid on me, but I'm going to do it anyway because this is Audrey Hepburn here. So I'm taking the 17 Brows That, and I'm going to use this gel here, which is in the brown colour. And I'm going to take this on an angled brush, which isn't branded, for the billionth time, I say this so much, over my brows. She has a really straight and then a flick, so that's what I'm going to try and do. They're quite thick as well. She's probably one of the first women to have such, well, not the first woman ever to have a defined brow, but like iconic figure. I think these can work really well. I'm not one at all for big eyebrows. I'm just not a fan at all, really, especially on me.
I'm now going to use this powder to go over any bits that aren't light coloured in. I don't know the right word.
Okay, they're just kind of big. They don't really look the same as Audrey Hepburn's did, but whatever. Just imagine that they're a bit more. So her eye makeup is something that was absolutely stunning. So I'm going to talk you through it. Okay, so the first colour I'm going to take is this Maybelline one in the colour Silken Taupe. And I'm going to take this with a Real Techniques brush all over my eyelid. This is just a really nude, natural white kind of colour, which acts as a really nice base. I'm then going to take this Maybelline one in the colour Blazing Brown with the same brush, just wipe it on your hand if there's anything on it, over the like outer 2/3 of my eye. Okay, I think that works really well. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this Body Shop eyeshadow in the colour 10 on this Royal blending brush through my crease and underneath my eye. So I personally think eyeshadow is my favourite bit of makeup because it's just, it works wonders. It can change a face from a blank canvas to a gorgeous picture. Right, so now that the base of the whole like eye makeup is there, it looks like this. I'm gonna take a brown eyeliner, which is non-branded. It's just called Mocha, and I'm gonna take this on the waterline. Yeah, waterline of my eye underneath, and blend it out. I obviously don't have many brown eyeliners, so this might not be great. Okay, it's looking kind of red, but it's just such a beautiful effect that she pulled off really well. I've been studying her face for a few days, so you can kind of see it. I think I'm just going to build it up a little bit more and then blend it. I think this definitely adds definition. So the next thing I'm going to do is go straight in with my eyeliner. This is the Rimmel Glam Eyes. Now her eyeliner was on point. It was just really thin, really defined winged eyeliner. And again, she's one of the first people, like first role models, her and Marilyn Monroe, who were around the same time, were the first that really wore makeup and like kicked it off. So they're icons for any makeup lover, I think. Right, okay. Thankfully, my eye makeup eyeliner skills always tend to go good on camera and not good in real life, so that's a bonus, I'm guessing. So that looks like this. Obviously the wing's pretty dramatic, but it's going to be calmed down once I put on eyeliner. I mean, no, mascara. Okay, so there. She has this like fantastically outrageous, amazingly lengthed eyelashes, which I can't achieve because I have really small eyelashes. So I'm just going to put on regular mascara, and on the day I'm going to wear false eyelashes because I don't think the look's complete at all without the massive eyelashes. I'm not going to put them on now. So I'm going to use this just for my first coat, which is a Miss Sporty, just for like a base coat of mascara. I'm now going to use the Baby Benefit They're Real mascara. Not a huge fan on this, to be honest. It's kind of scratchy and it's alright. I'm just going to use it because it's very lengthening. Okay, so you can kind of see the effect, but obviously it would be a lot on the day. I'm going to just go over my bottom lashes again because sometimes I think your bottom eyelashes set a look because it's just so like much more definition. Just realised my eyebrows aren't even straight here, so that's great. Okay, now the last step for Audrey Hepburn is the lips. She has this such like stunning pale pink kind of matte look, so I'm going to try and replicate it. It's kind of a pinky orange toned. If you haven't seen the pictures I'm following from, I'll add them in at the end. But I'm just gonna, so I'm gonna take my Ted Baker lipstick in the shade Peach, and it's the most gorgeous packaging ever. Look at that, it's so pretty. And I'm gonna put this all over my lips, so. Obviously her lips aren't gloss, so I'm going to mattify it by using powder on my lips. So I don't know if you'll all know this, but it's basically a way to get matte lips if the lipstick's not matte. So if you have a gloss lipstick but you want a matte one in the same shade, powder is a perfect way to do it. So I have this brush, which is the Stifling brush by Primark, and I just rub this on the powder as if I was going to powder my head, but then instead I rub it on my lips. What you shouldn't do, and I have this from where I've done it before here, is then put it back in here. So make sure you have enough on the brush to start off with, to then powder your whole lips, so. Okay, so obviously you can tell straight away that that's made it more matte. I think it's a really pretty makeup look as well, because not only is the lipstick a gorgeous colour, but the whole face is just stunning. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear this wing out, but I'm gonna have to because I'm going to the gym. But not the gym, what am I on about? Zumba. Yeah, me at the gym. The last step to get like the perfect face, I think, is the hair. So I'm not gonna do a tutorial, I'm just gonna put it in a bun. So she has this like really nice gorgeous bun kind of thing going on, like this kind of, but more. And then to finish this like bun, yeah, it's not really a bun right now, is it? But this thing off, she has this really stunning tiara, and I have this from when I was a bridesmaid, and it kind of just sits in her hair like that, and then the bun's above it, and she's got this kind of thing going on here. This is all a makeup look inspired from the film Breakfast at Tiffany's, if you haven't seen it. But yeah, that is basically it. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you think I look anything like Audrey Hepburn, which I obviously don't, but I mean the makeup look. And I shall see you on very soon with another video. I love you guys lots. Bye!